Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. As-salatu was-salamu ala nabiyyina Muhammad. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to accept from all of us coming here to learn the language of the noble Quran. I ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to make us sadqa jariyah for our parents and make our children sadqa jariyah for us. I ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to give us tawfiq to learn the language of the noble Quran and then teach others. Ameen ya Rabbi. I welcome you, my respected sisters, to today's class. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless you. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala increase you in knowledge. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala protect you. Ameen. So if you could please give me some feedback in the chat window. If the audio is clear, then inshallah we'll start the class. And as you know that when the class will start, the chat box will be, general chat box will be closed. And then for the answers, or if you have any feedbacks, you can write into the chat box, which is your answers, please write here. So basically send the message to the host, your answers, please write here. So I'll wait for your responses regarding the audio quality, sisters. Barakallahu feek. Alhamdulillah. Okay, so first of all, the test paper. I hope you are enjoying the test, and tests are very easy. I just wanted to request that those sisters who delay the test, or those who shy away from the test, who get scared of the test, please know that tests are very easy. Every test, there are only few new questions concerned to the topic which we have studied that week. All the questions, the previous questions, are from the previous lessons. The questions are just a little bit changed, but it's the practice for what you already learned. So if you keep attending the test, by the end of the course, you will be very strong. So I would urge you, sisters, please don't shy away from your test and do attempt your test papers, because this is how people get away from the course. This is from shaitan. You leave one test paper and then you leave second test paper, and then you start having problem understanding the material, and then you eventually drop out from the course. So please don't do that. I hope you find the test papers easy. Most of the time you will see that if there's a question asked, down the line, after a few questions, you will find the answer for the same question which was asked earlier. So I hope you appreciate that and you enjoy that. Then we have studied in past about Arab. What is Arab? I hope by now everybody understands what is Arab. Arab is the change of vowel sign on the last letter of the word. Arab is the change of the vowel sign on the last letter of the word. So if you have a word and you see like al-baytu, the last letter has got a dhamma, this will be called, it is marfu. If you see the last letter of the word has got a fatha, you will say it is mansoob. If you see the last letter of the word has got a kasra, you will say it's majroor. So this is marfu, mansoob and majroor. I hope it is clear. It's very, very easy. And then we have two types of sentences: verb sentence and noun sentence. Verb sentence begins with the verb, but we haven't gone into that, so let's not do that. But we know the noun sentence will begin with the noun. So tabibu, the doctor, al-kitabu, the book, or a proper noun, yasir, they all are nouns. So the sentence beginning with these words are called noun sentence. There are two pillars of noun sentence. Pillars means without these two, noun sentence will not exist anymore. Mubtada and khabar. Mubtada is the first word of the noun sentence. So Yasirun Tabibun, what is the first word? Yasir. So Yasir is our Mubtada. Here, Hamidun Ghaniyun. What is the first word of the sentence? Hamid. So Hamid is Mubtada. Here, At-Talibu Maridun. The student is sick. What is the first word of the sentence? At-Talibu. So this is Mubtada. And whatever information you are giving about this first word, about the mubtada. In English, it is called subject. That is called khabar. So Yasir is a doctor. Him being a doctor is a khabar. Hamid is rich. So him being rich is a khabar, information about him. At-talibu maridun, student is sick. So him being sick is the khabar for talib. And we know that mubtada is marfu and khabar is marfu. And mubtada is generally definite and khabar is generally indefinite. So yasirun is a proper noun, right? Tabibun is indefinite, there's no alif lam here. Ghaniyun is the khabar, once again, no alif lam here. At-talibu maridun, look, mubtada is definite, alif lam is there, so it is definite, and maridun has got no alif lam, so it is indefinite. However, as far as the names are concerned, proper noun, proper names, Yasirun, Hamidun, they don't require alif and lam. They are, even without alif and lam, they are definite because you know you're talking about somebody known. What is definite and indefinite? Definite is when you are talking about something which is known, and indefinite is when you're talking about something which is not known. So of course, when we say Yasir, and when I say to you Yasir, then obviously you know who Yasir is. If I say Hamid, then obviously we both know which Hamid we are talking about. So Yasir, Hamid, Aisha, Khadija, Bilal, all the names are definite, even without alif lam. Whereas At-Talibu, here, how do we know it's definite? With alif lam, because of alif lam. And then we have also seen that how Muqtada should look like. So Yasir is proper name. Huwa is a pronoun, means he, she, them, they too, they all. These are all pronouns that also come in the place of Muqtada. Al-Bayt, as we've just seen an example, alif lam is telling us that this is definite, and all of these words are coming in the beginning of the sentence. So we know these are Muqtada. Hadha is a ismul ishara, is a noun of pointing towards. Hadha kitabu, this is the book. So hadha is also Muqtada, is coming in the beginning, right? Baytu Yasirin, Baytu is also Muqtada. If I say Baytu Yasirin Jamilun, house of Yasir is beautiful. So Baytu is Muqtada as well. It is mudaf and it is also muqtada because it is coming in the beginning of the sentence. And when I say Baytu Yasirin, so let's say Yasir is your cousin's name. Oh, yeah, if I say Baytu Yasirin, so you know which Yasir I'm talking about. So obviously you know which house I'm talking about. When I say Baytu Yasirin, only Yasir's house will come to your mind. It will not be like a house. It will not be any house. This particular person's house will come to your mind. So this is definite, and muqtada should be definite. And you've seen that all in your bite-sized video one, which was posted on your group. I hope you've seen that. We have studied mudaf, mudaf ilayh in past as well. I hope you are full aware of that. And we have seen as well that mubtada can be a mudaf can be a mubtada or a khabar in a sentence, and that was included in your bite-sized video 2, which was posted on your group. I hope you have watched that, and if you have not, then please do so. We will not be able to repeat that, because if you have to repeat it here in the class, then what's the point of having a video before the class? That is to save time. So today's lesson is going to be, inshallah, one of the very, very easy lessons of this course. So we will only learn one concept. So the days are over when we were doing 3 concepts and 4 concepts a day. You have got a groundwork established. Now, inshallah, on the basis of that, we'll be learning every time very small lessons are going to be now. You will see lessons are quite small, as you will see in today's lesson, inshallah. The chapters, the content of the chapter is getting reduced now. So today we will see this hadha. Hadha means what? Hadha is to point something which is near. So when the hand is coming, we know it's hadha. And this is the picture of bayt. Hadha baytun. This is a house. And another one, hadha masjidun. This is a masjid. But what happened? This is ad-darsul awwal. Is it a wrong slide? Are we not in lesson 1, sisters? We are in lesson 1, right? We just began the course. No? All right, no problem. Today's lesson is also revolving around the same thing. Only differences, instead of hadha, we will be studying today hadihi. What's the meaning of hadihi? Hadha means this. Hadihi also means this. So then what is happening? How come? In English, you have this for both masculine and feminine. This is a boy, this is a girl. But Arabic is very scientific language. When you are pointing towards masculine, you will use hadha. Hadha Zaidun. Hadha Hamidun. This is Zaid. This is Hamid. Hadha Tabibun. This is a doctor. Hadha Waladun. This is a boy. Hadha Kitabun. Hadha Baytun. This is a book. This is a house, as we already know that everything around us has been divided into masculine and feminine. So in Arabic, human being could be masculine or feminine. Objects could also be masculine and feminine. So in Arabic, you will find masculine and feminine. Everything is either masculine or feminine. So in Arabic, when you point towards somebody masculine, a human being or some object or some animal with the masculine gender, you will say hada. Hada means this, as we've seen in the example. This is Zaid. This is a house. But what if you point towards the female? Can you say hada Maryam? Hada Aisha? No, you cannot. Arabic is very scientific language. When you point towards feminine, a person, human being, or an object, you will say hadihi Maryam, hadihi Aisha. This is Maryam, this is Aisha. Whereas in English, as you see the translation, both are same. Zaid, you will say this is Zaid. Maryam, you will say this is Maryam. But Arabic, no, it's very scientific language. You will find things which you will really enjoy, and you will appreciate the beauty and the richness of the Arabic language. هذه طبيبة. This is a female doctor. هذه بنت. This is a girl. هذه سيارة. This is a car. هذه دراجة. This is a bicycle, right? So what did we learn? What did we understand? What we understand is, from what we are learning, is all the nouns in Arabic are either masculine or feminine. Nouns in terms of gender, it could be ism mudhakkar, masculine means mudhakkar in Arabic, or ism mu'annath, mu'annath means feminine. So every noun will be either masculine or it will be feminine. Have a look at this one, and inshallah things will become more and more easy. One more thing, where we've studied hada before and dhalika before, and we said that these are the nouns to point towards. So when you're pointing towards something or somebody, you use this. So in English, you say maybe a noun of pointing towards. What's the Arabic name for that? Ismul ishara. Ism means noun. We know that already, right? By far, we have learned that noun is ism. So ismul ishara, we already know this part. Ism means noun. Ishara means to point towards something. So Arabic name for the nouns to point towards something like hada, dhalika, hadihi is called ismul isharati. Ismul isharati or ismul ishara. If you cannot remember the Arabic name now, it's fine. Inshallah, in future lessons, we will be repeating that, and inshallah, you'll be able to remember them and retain them in your memory. For now, just listen to this name, Ismul Ishara. Ismul Ishara. So this page will make things very clear, inshallah. Hadha ibnu Hamid. So this is about hadihi. Look, in English we say this. If it was hadha, we would still say this. English just have got one word. This is a boy, this is a girl. This is Hamid, this is Aisha. No gender distinction. But here we have a gender distinction. Hadihi is used for female. This, but female. Hada also means this, but for male. So look, Hadha ibnu Hamidin. Hadha ibnu Hamidin. This is son of Hamid. This is son of Hamid. Wahadihi bintu Yasirin. This is daughter of Yasir. So ibn, son, for son, Hadha was used because this is masculine. For bint, Hazihi is used because this is feminine. Now everything is coming in one sentence. Ibnu Hamidin Jalisun. Son of Hamid is sitting. Wabintu Yasirin waqifatun. And daughter of Yasir is standing. So if you see this brother, the picture here of a brother in a thobe, this is for male. So we use hada. And this is the sister here. So we say hadihi. So in English, it's this one word, but in Arabic, two words. Hada for masculine, hadihi for feminine. So look at this. Hada Muhammadun wa hadihi Aminatu. This is Muhammad and this is Amina. Once again, in English, they both are same, but in Arabic, we have a different word. Hada Muhammadun. This is Muhammad. Wa hadihi Aminatu, and this is Amina. Once again, Hada Muhammadun wa hadihi Aminatu. Hada Khalidun wa hadihi Khadijatu. But hang in there. Why did I say Hada Khalidun wa hadihi Khadijatu? Can I say wa hadihi Khadijatun? Can I say Khadijatu with the Tanween, sisters? If you think I can say Aminatun, Khadijatun, Hafsatun, Sa'idatun, Aishatun, all the names, feminine names with Tanween, please press 1. If you think, no, I cannot use tanween, please press 2. 1, if you think I can use tanween with the feminine names. 2, if you think I cannot use tanween with the feminine names. Very good. We have studied that feminine names, proper nouns, do not accept tanween. We can never say Aminatun, Khadijatun, Sa'idatun. It will always be without tanween with the single haraka. هذا خالد وهذه خديجة. هذا سعيد وهذه سعيدة. You see, masculine names we can use with tanween. هذا حاشم وهذه حفصة. This is Hashim and this is Hafsa. هذا علي وهذه عائشة. This is Ali and this is Aisha. So this is it, sisters. I hope you understood that. This is what today's lesson was. So these are some examples from the Quran. Once again, Ismul Ishara. Ismul Ishara is what? Noun of pointing towards. So the Arabic term for the noun of pointing towards is Ismul Ishara. In English, you can also say demonstrative pronoun. The term is demonstrative pronoun. In Arabic, what do we say? Ismul Ishara. How do we explain? It is a noun of pointing towards something. هذه جهنم. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. هذه جهنم. This is Jahannam. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala protect us all from hellfire. Ameen. So Jahannam, we have seen previously that the feminine names or nouns will have a ta marbuta, right? Most of them will end with this ta, round ta, which is called ta marbuta or closed ta. But here, Jahannamu, there is no ta. Why? What is the reason? There are some exceptions, like you've seen the name like Zainab, Maryam, Zainabu, Maryamu. There's no ta marbuta there, but there are still feminine names. These are some exceptions. These are just few words like that in Arabic, not so many. Likewise, Jahannam, in Arabic language, the word Jahannam is feminine. Though you cannot see any alama, any sign, no ta marbuta here, but we still know that. But somebody may say, okay, but when I look at this word, how do I know it is feminine? How do we know it is feminine? By study. These type of words will keep coming during the course, and inshallah we will come across, there are few, there are not many, we'll come across some of these words and we will know that these are feminine. Inshallah we'll be keep repeating that and they will become very, very strong in our memory, inshallah. هذه ناقة الله. This is a she camel of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Now هذه is here. Look, ناقة ta marbuta is there. So we know the noun with ending with ta marbuta is a feminine noun. So if you are pointing towards feminine, then you can't say هذا, you will say هذه. Next, هذه الحياة الدنيا. Al-hayat ending on ta marbuta, right? And it means it's a feminine. So we cannot say هذا, we say هذه الحياة. هذه الشجرة. Shajarata, the tree, look, ending on the ta marbuta. So we know this noun is feminine, hence we are using هذه and not هذا. هذه القرية, right? This is a village. هذه أنعام. ما هذه التماثيل. Now somebody may say, why هذه is coming here? There's no ta marbuta. Is this a special word which is plural in Arabic language? No, there's some other reason for us using hadihi here, but this is feminine. An'am is a plural, and plural of non-intelligent beings is considered in Arabic as feminine. But don't worry about this sentence, what I just said. We will do a whole chapter on that and you will understand that. For now, just focus on these ones. These are here, alhamdulillah, these are the examples. So you can see these will also benefit when you're reciting the Quran and you come across these words. Obviously, these are from the Quran, these ayat, hadihi nar. So you may say, you may ask yourself, oh, there's no ta marbuta, why this hazi is used here? Am I missing something? So no, you're not missing something here. Some of the words are used as feminine in Arabic language. With details, we will see in coming chapters. Right now, focus on the words ending with ta marbuta. They will have a feminine version of demonstrative pronoun, which is hadi, he. So this is our today's chapter. And you will find this chapter, inshallah, very, very easy. I would like to ask one question as we will read this. The first one, hadihi means this, and that's useful. Female. So this is a sentence. This is son of Hamid, and this is daughter of Yasir. I have a question about this alif here. How will I pronounce? If you think, I will say hada ibnu Hamidin, press 1 if you think it is correct. And if you think I should pronounce hada ibnu Hamidin, press 2. So basically, press 1 if you think this alif will be pronounced. This is Hamzatul Wasl. So if you think I will pronounce this Hamzatul Wasl, hada ibnu Hamidin, press 1. If you think, no, this should be silent and I should join this dal with this ba here and I should say, ha dhabnu hamidin, press 2. I hope you all know the answer. Hamzatul Wasl, like this Hamzatul Wasl, there's a small sword drawn on this alif, as you can understand and see, this is Hamzatul Wasl. If there's a word before Hamzatul Wasl, then this Hamzatul Wasl will become silent in your speech. You will not pronounce it. So you say, Hadha ibn Hamidin. You can't say Hadha ibn Hamidin. That is incorrect. Wahadihi bintu Yasirin. And this is daughter of Yasir. But look, second sentence, Ibnu Hamidin Jalisun. I said Ibnu. Why Ibnu? Because this time it's the same word, Ibn. The meaning was son. Here is also son. We're talking about the same person, son of Hamid. But here I'm saying Ibnu, I'm pronouncing Hamzatul Wasl. Why? Because there is nothing else before that. Is there any other word? So why will I not pronounce it? And another thing to think about it, if I don't pronounce this one, how am I going to pronounce ba? Ba has got a sukoon. With the sukoon, the sound will stuck in your mouth like you need to have fatha to say ba fatha, ba kasra, bi, ba damma bu, ba, bi, bu. You need a haraka, a vowel sign to move the sound. Fatha move the sound up, ba fatha, ba. Kasra moves the sound down, ba kasra, bi. Damma moves the sound around, ba damma, bu, ba, bi, bu. But here it's a sukoon, so you cannot pronounce. Hence, this hamzatul wasl, which is coming in the beginning of the word, there's nothing before that, will be pronounced Ibnu Hamidin Jalisun wa bintu Yasirin waqifatun. Son of Hamid is sitting and the daughter of Yasir is standing. And by the way, Ibnu Hamidin, what kind of words are these? It says Ibnu Hamidin bintu Yasirin, son of Hamid, daughter of Yasir, car of the head teacher, book of Hamid, pen of Bilal, Bilal's pen, Hamid's book, Mudaf, very good, mashallah. It means you are doing your revision, mashallah, very good. Now, man hadihi, who is this female? Somebody may say, how do I know if I'm going to say hadihi or hada? Depending on what you are pointing towards. So now in this one, the questioner is pointing towards this lady. So he's obviously going to say man hadihi, who is this female? Instead of there was a picture of a boy here, then the question would be man hada, who is this, right? But now man hadihi, who is this? In English, we said this for both. You see, sisters, when we say, we must have heard many times that you cannot just say that I will be able to understand the Quran by reading the translation. So many things are just lost in translation in other languages. If you know the Arabic language, you will feel the sweetness of the Quran. You will be able to understand much better. Other than that, you will just be looking at the translation, and that translation will also sometimes be incomplete, like in this case. So I hope you are getting that and you see the benefit of learning Arabic language. Man hadihi, who is this? Hadihi ukhtul muhandisi. This is sister of the engineer. Ahi aidan muhandisatun. Is she also an engineer? Aidan means also. La hiya tabibatun. No, she is a doctor. No, she is a doctor. Sayyaratu man hadihi. Car of who is this? Now, sayyaratu man. I said sayyaratul mudarrisi. Sayyaratul tabibi. Car of the doctor. Car of the head teachers. So man. Sayyaratu is mudaf and man is mudaf ilayh. But we have seen before that mudaf ilayh is always majroor. But I see this man has got a sukoon. Why there is no kasra here? Because man is a fixed word. Man is a word in Arabic language which is fixed. which does not change. Remember the story we have seen last time in the class, brother Zaid and brother Ali. So brother Ali, a shopkeeper in a village, just had one attire. He would not be able to change his clothes. Wherever he will go, he will just have one pair of clothes, cannot change. So this man is like that. And you've seen the detail in the bite-sized video too, which was posted on your group. I hope you have seen that. And if you have not, then please go ahead after the lesson and have a look at that. Inshallah, you will learn what is this man and why we cannot see any kasra coming here. So the answer is هذه سيارة المدير. This is car of the head teacher. This is car of the head teacher. ما هذه? What is this? هذه مكواة. This is a iron. So if you point towards this thing which is feminine, ما هذه? The answer is هذه مكواة. هذه is what? If you look at the sentence هذه مكواة, what kind of sentence is that, sisters? A noun sentence or a verb sentence? What do you think? We know verb sentence must begin with the verb. Noun sentence begins with the noun, and we know هذه is the noun, is demonstrative noun. Demonstrative noun, right? Noun of pointing towards. Ismul ishara. We've seen the Arabic name as well. We know the English name as well. So this is noun. And the noun which comes in the beginning of a sentence. So the word which is coming in the beginning of the sentence, beginning of the noun sentence, is called mubtada. And what is, so this is the pillar one, the two pillars of noun sentence, right? We've seen before and we've seen today as well. First pillar is mubtada, second is what? Second is khabar. So where is the khabar? Only two sentences here, two words we have in this sentence. Mikwatun is the khabar. Remember, sister, if we think of Arabic language is a big block of, it's a big block of office, right? So many offices are there, so many rooms are there. One of the room in the building of Arabic language is called noun sentence. And in the room of noun sentence, there are only two chairs. One chair is for mubtada, one chair is for the khabar. So when you enter into the room of a noun sentence, you will find only two chairs there. Those two chairs must be occupied. First chair is occupied by mubtada, second chair is occupied by khabar. Somebody may say, so the sentence is always going to be two words. Is it not possible to have more than two words? No, there can be many, many words. But the room of the noun sentence has got chairs for only two. Those two are most important, mubtada and khabar. The rest of the words which are coming in the room will be standing somewhere. They have their own benefits, but they are not the part and parcel. They are not the compulsory component of the noun sentence. So mubtada and khabar must be there in the room of a noun sentence. Everything else and anything else which comes is extra. They may be standing near mubtada or near khabar. We will see in detail in future lessons what do I mean by that. But for now, just understand hadihi mikwatun is our noun sentence. Hadihi is mubtada, mikwatun is the khabar. If we go back to this one, this previous one, hadihi sayaratul mudiri. So if you look at only these two, sayaratul mudiri, what kind of words are they? Sayaratu is mudaf and al mudiri is mudaf, isn't it, sisters? What's the translation? Car of the head teacher. Sayaratul mudiri means car of the head teacher. This gives you an idea of the meaning, but is it a complete meaning? Is it a sentence? No. Car of the head teacher means what? Head teacher's car. But you will say, what about the head teacher's car? Head teacher's car is new. Head teacher's car is old. Head teacher's car is big, small. Is this head teacher's car or is that head teacher's car? The one which is near to me, is the head teacher's car, or the one which is quite far, I can only see a little bit of that, is that the head teacher's car? So what does it tell us? It tells us that mudaf and mudaf ilayh, these two words, Sayyaratul Mudiri, Kitabu Hamidin, Qalamu Bilalin, they give you some idea, but they are not giving you a beneficial sentence. They're not giving you the complete meaning. You must come with something else, join something else with these sentences to make a meaningful sentence, right? And we've seen that in our bite-sized video as well. So what do we do here? What happened here? This is car of the head teacher. So previously when I said to you car of the head teacher, you were thinking what I'm trying to say. But when I say this is car of the head teacher, now you are happy, you got the full meaning. So hadihi sayaratul mudiri, right? So we know that mudaf and mudaf ilayh is not a complete sentence. We need more information to complete a meaningful sentence. So what did we do here? We came here with mubtada and say hadhihi sayyaratul mudiri. It is also possible that we come with some word at the end and make the sayyaratu as our mubtada, right? Any noun which comes in the beginning of a sentence is a mubtada. Here we came with hadhihi sayyaratul mudiri. The detail for this kind of examples is given in your bite-sized video too, so we'll not go into too much detail. This is just a quick touch and go. Hadhihi sayyaratul mudiri. So if I ask you, hadhihi is mubtada, where is the khabar? Yeah, why we learning sisters? So when we open the Quran, when we open the book of Sunnah, we are able to analyze, we are able to understand that what is in front of us. So hadihi is mubtada, and we know if it is mubtada, then it is a noun sentence. If hadi is mubtada, then there must be a khabar, right? What is mubtada? Mubtada is subject. If I say Hamid and I become quiet, are you happy? No, you need more information. Hamid is sick, Hamid is doctor, Hamid is rich. If I say Bilal and I become quiet, are you happy? No, you need information. You need khabar about Bilal, because Bilal is your mubtada. Bilal is your subject. With the Bilal, the word Bilal sentence is beginning, but there's nothing after Bilal. You are looking at me. What do I understand by Bilal? So if I say Bilalun talibun, Bilal is a student. Bilalun tabibun, Bilal is a doctor. Now you are happy, you got the information. Likewise, when I say hadihi sayaratul mudiri, hadihi is the mubtada. Now, which one is the khabar? Because usually what we have seen so far is two words. Hadihi mikwatun, hazi mubtada, mikwatun is the khabar. Now we have more than two words here. Hadihi sayaratul mudiri. So how do we decide which is khabar? I'm sure you know that you've learned that, but let me just revise it once again. Hadihi is mubtada. We are looking for khabar. Let's start from the end. Al mudiri, can it be khabar? No. Why? Because khabar is marfu. But here this is majroor. We see there's a kasra. Another thing, khabar is nakira. Khabar is indefinite. Look, hadihi mikwatun. Is mikwatun is good alif lam? No. In this previous sentence, hiya tabibatun. Tabibatun do not have alif lam. Tabibatun is a doctor, not alif lam, right? Here alif lam is there. So your khabar should be indefinite without alif lam, and your khabar should be marfu. There should be dhamma. There's a kasra, so this word cannot be khabar. So okay, what else is left? Oh, this second word is left. Let's check this word. Sayyaratu. First of all, is this definite or indefinite? Oh, it's indefinite. No alif and lam. First box tick. Second, let's see, is it marfu or not? Yes, khabar is always marfu when it's one word. Here, sayyaratu is marfu. So it means this is our khabar. So what happened? Hadihi is mubtada and sayyaratu is khabar. But sayyaratu, car, is also mudaf. And al-mudiri, head teacher, is mudaf ilayh. So this one word, sayyaratu, is playing two roles. It is khabar and it is also mudaf. How is it possible one word can be playing two roles? Why not? Maybe you are a mother to your children, and you are daughter to your parents, and you are sister to your siblings. And if you are teaching somewhere, then you are teacher to your students. If one person can play many roles, then why one word cannot play many roles, right? It is possible that one word can play many roles, right? Brother Hamid is male. Brother Hamid is a teacher. Brother Hamid is a father. Brother Hamid is a son. Brother Hamid is brother to his sisters and brothers, right? So one person can play many roles. Likewise, one word can play many roles. To sum this up, هذه سيارة المدير. هذه is مبتدا, سيارة is خبر, المدير is مضاف إليه. Another thing, before we move on, I said to you, in the room of a noun sentence, two things are important, must, mubtada and khabar. Everything else is extra. So let's test this statement. If I say hadihi sayaratu, when I stop here, hadihi sayaratu, this is the car. Hadi is mubtada, sayaratu is the khabar. You got both things. You are happy. Hadi sayaratun, this is the car. Now, hadi is set in the chair of mubtada, sayaratun set in the chair of the khabar. But if I add al-mudiri, what is this? This is idafa. This is additional information. This is car of that head teacher. I may say this is car of the doctor. I may say this is car of the Bilal. Hadi sayaratu tabibi. Hadi sayaratu Bilal. Right? So this third word coming here is an extra information. This is all I wanted to mention, that sisters, that mubtada and khabar are the main components of noun sentence. They both must be there Anything else is extra. And they may have their own name. So here al-mudiri, mudaf ilayh. There could be some other words, they will have some different names. I hope it is clear. So let's move forward. Liman hadihi. Li. Man hadihi. We have studied huruful jarra before. Fi, ala, min, and ila. We have studied 4 harf jar. Fi means in. Ala means on or over. Min means from. And ila means to. Today we will see another harf jar, and that is li. Lam kasara, li. That's harf jar. What's the meaning of this li? Li means for or belongs to. Okay, but what does huruful jara or harf jar does, sisters? Who can tell me? Harf jar has the power, subhanallah, has the capacity to make the word which is coming after that majroor, right? So let's test this. Harf jar makes the word which comes after that majroor. So the word which comes after li is always majroor as well, because li is harf jar, and harf jar will change the i'rab of the noun which is coming after that. Li Muhammadin, we have studied Muhammadun usually, but why Muhammadin? Why kasara? Why it is majroor? Because of this li. Li has made this noun majroor. So you see, dal has got kasratain. Another example, li Khalidin. Why Khalidin? Because this li is changing Khalidun into Khalidin. The li is harf jar, and harf jar makes the word which comes after that into majroor. So this has become li Khalidin, li Khalidin. Are you with me, sisters? Everybody getting that, right? So we see liman hadihi. For who is this? Now, once again, one may say, why hadihi? Why not hada? So it depends what you are pointing towards. We are pointing towards this bag. The bag is in Arabic is feminine. What's the name? Haqibatun. If it was book, kitab, then we will not say liman hadi, we say liman hada. For who is this masculine object? Here we are saying for who is this feminine object, because bag is haqibatun, and haqibatun ending on ta marbuta, it is a feminine word in Arabic language. So the answer is hadihi li Khalidin. This is for Khalid. Some of us may say, but Khalid is masculine. Why we are saying hadihi? Isn't it? Are you thinking like this, sister? Are you saying that why we don't say hada li Khalid? Very good. Why you don't say hada li Khalidin? Because this hada is about what? This haza is about this bag. This hadihi is going to this bag. It's not about the Khalid. We're saying this is for Khalid. When we say this is for Khalid, what are we pointing towards? We're pointing towards this bag. So we're saying hadihi li Khalidin. If I was looking towards the book and pointing to the book, I would say hadha li Khalidin, because this hadihi is related to this bag, not to any other word. I hope it is clear. Li Khalidin means this is for Khalid. Next is adarrajatu Anasin hadihi, sorry. Is this bicycle of Anas? Why hadihi? Because one is pointing towards the bicycle, and the bicycle is feminine because it ends with tamarbuta darrajatun. So the answer is la. No. هذه دراجة عمار. No, this is bicycle of Ammar. هذه جديدة. This is new. ودراجة أنس قديمة. And the bicycle of Anas is old. And the bicycle of Anas is old. هذه ساعة علي. Sorry, هذه ساعة علي. This is watch of Ali. Why هذه? Who can tell me why هذه and not هذا? Can I say هذا ساعة علي? Press 1. If I can say هذا ساعة علي, press 1. If you think I cannot say this, then press 2, sisters, please. Very good, because we are talking about sa'atun. Sa'atun is a watch, and watch is feminine. Not tamarbuta, ending on tamarbuta. Round tha, close tha. So we say hadihi. Instead, if it was a book, we say hada kitabu Ali. Then we will say hada. Why? Because kitab is a masculine word. Next is hadihi mil'aqatun. This is a spoon, mil'aqatun, ending on tamar buto, saying hadi wa hadihi qidrun, and this is a cooking pot. Qidrun It means cooking pot. But why are we using hadihi with qidrun? There is no ta marbuta in this word qidrun. Because in Arabic language, qidrun, cooking pot, is considered as feminine. Qidrun is a feminine word, and hence we are using hadihi, right? Somebody may say once again, how will I know this is feminine? Because there's no alama. I know that the ta marbuta is the sign of feminine, but there's no ta marbuta, there's no closed ta. There's no such thing like round ta given here. So as I said to you sisters earlier, that there are only few words like this in Arabic language which do not have any identification that they are feminine, but they are feminine because Arabs have used it this way, and this is the language of Arabs, so we consider things they consider feminine, we consider feminine. How do we know? We will know that with the phase of time. When we keep studying, we will keep coming with these kind of words, and inshallah, one by one, we will get to know so many of these words, which are very few in numbers, but we'll see quite a number in this course, and we will be able to see that these words, though they do not have any sign of feminine, but they are feminine. So the answer is al-mil'aqatu fil qidri. Another sentence, al-mil'aqatu fil qidri. The spoon is in the pot. The spoon is in the pot. هذه بقرة الفلاح. This is cow of the farmer. This is cow of the farmer. What kind of word is بقرة الفلاح? These two words, what are these? We studied in last lesson and we studied today as well. مضاف مضاف إليه. Very good. مضاف مضاف إليه. هذه بقرة الفلاح. Why هذه? Because بقرة, cow, is a feminine noun ending on ta marbuta. So I hope it is clear. This is something good information. هذه أذن وهذه عين. This is an ear and this is an eye. Why هذه? There's no ta marbuta. أذن and هذه عين. This is an eye, no ta marbuta. So are these two words also feminine words? Just we will know by learning? No, there is another rule here. What is the rule? Double members of the body parts are usually feminine. Body parts which are in pairs are usually feminine. So yadun, two hands. There's no ta marbuta, but this is feminine. Aynun, two eyes. No ta marbuta, but this is a feminine word in Arabic. Rijlun, legs, two legs, right? Everybody's got two legs. So because it's a pair, it's a body part which is in a pair. So this is a feminine in Arabic language. Udhunun, two ears. So this is feminine. But ra'sun means head. We say hada ra'sun. This is a head. We will not say hadi because head is everybody has got only one head. Qalbun, you will say hada qalbun. This is a heart, right? You will not say hadihi. Why? Because everybody has got one heart, isn't it? Not two hearts. Everybody has got only one heart. So it's the body part which is not in pair. So if it's not in pair, then we say that is mudakkar, that is masculine. But the body parts which are in pair, generally they are considered feminine. Here's the other example. وَهَذِهِ يَدٌ وَهَذِهِ رِجِلٌ. As we've seen before, hands and legs, but they come in the pair. Everyone's got two hands and two legs, so these are considered as feminine. هَذِهِ وَهَذِهِ يَدٌ وَهَذِهِ رِجِلٌ. So then we have tamarin. Tamarin means exercises. Iqra waktub. Iqra waktub means read and write. Hada masjidun wa hadhihi madrasatun. So simple, sisters. Why hada is being used here? Because we are pointing towards masjid, and masjid is masculine. There's no ta marbuta. Why hadhihi is used for school? Because the word for school in Arabic is madrasatun. Ta marbuta is there, so we are using hadhihi. Next is man hadhihi. Now maybe the question is pointing towards some lady and saying man hadhihi. So the answer is hadhihi ukhtu Abbas. She is sister of Abbas. She is sister of Abbas. Obviously for sister you will use hadhihi. You can't say hadha ukhtu Abbas. However, in English you will say this is sister of Abbas. This is brother of Abbas. But in Arabic you say hadhihi ukhtu Abbas. Wa hadha akhun. He is this is a brother. هذا ديك وهذه دجاجة. This is a rooster and this is a chicken. So دجاجة, right? Ta marbuta is there, so هذه is being used. هذا ابن المدير وهذه بنت المدرس. So ibn is for son. This is son of the head teacher. So haza is being used. And this is daughter of the head teacher. For daughter, when you're pointing towards feminine, you say hadihi. When you were pointing towards the boy and saying son of the head teacher, this is son of the head teacher, then you use hada. So here once again, aina qidrul lahmi. Sorry, before that, hadihi ummu yasir. This is mother of Yasir. Aina qidrul lahmi, where is pot of the meat? Pot of the meat. Hiya fi thalajati. It is in the fridge. Why hiya is being used? What do we use hiya for? If it was for human beings, we use for Hamid huwa. Huwa fil ghurfati. He is in the room. For Amina, we will say hiya fil ghurfati. She is in the room. Right? So as we've seen before, in Arabic, it's masculine human being or an object, you will use huwa. Feminine human being or an object, you will use hiya for both. In English, you say he, she, and for objects, you use it. In Arabic, you don't have any it here. You will use huwa for masculine and hiya for feminine. And the person who is reading or listening will be able to understand by looking at the sentence. You will not say, where's the pot of the meat? You will not translate, she is in the fridge. It's funny, isn't it? You'll say, it is in the fridge, right? So you will say, it is in the fridge. You will not say, she's in the fridge. It is in the fridge. The next one is, hada babun. This is a door. Wahadihi nafidatun. And this is a window. Why hadihi? Because nafidatun is feminine word. And hence we are using hadi. Babun is masculine. So we're using hada. So it was very straightforward, very easy. Now, these are the few questions I will ask you. You have to answer. And I hope you all have already understood this. So what you have, I'm just going to ask ma hadha wa ma hadi, and you will answer accordingly. So if I say ma hadha, what will you say about this? This is a pen. You will say hadha qalamun. You will not say hadi qalamun, because two reasons for that. One, because this is a pen and you know it's muzakkar, and even if you did not know, my question had an answer. I said ma hadha. So you can simply say hadha qalamun, right? Ma hadihi, what is this? Hadihi mil'aqatun. Why hadihi is coming feminine ismul ishara? Because the word, the noun, the thing you are pointing towards is feminine, mil'aqatun, ending on ta marbuta. So using hadihi. Now, if I say ma hada, you will say hada kitabun, because this is masculine. But when I'm asking this question, I'm already giving you the answer hada and hadi, ma hada, ma hadi. So this, if you are clever, then you don't even need to think. You know the question is ma hada, so you will simply say hada in answer. If you hear the question is ma hadi, you will simply say hadihi. So let me just ask in English, what is this? What is your answer going to be? Hadihi qamisun or hada qamisun? You must say hada qamisun. This is a shirt, because shirt is masculine. What is this? If I ask you about this picture, what is this? You will say hada baytun. Why? Because baytun is masculine. It's not ending on ta marbuta. There's no round ta here. Hada baytun. If I say, what is this? What will you say? You will say hadihi sa'atun. Why hadihi? Because sa'atun is feminine. You can't say hada sa'atun. This is wrong. What will you say for this? If I ask you, what is this? You will say hadihi sayaratun. Why hadihi? Because sayaratun is feminine, so you will use hadihi. But if I ask you for this picture, what is this? How will you answer? Hada babun. This is the door. Why did you say hada? Because babun is a masculine word, so you will use hada and you will not use hadihi. Rijulun. What is this? What's the answer, sisters? Press 1 if you think the answer should be hada rijlun, and this is correct. There's no ta marbuta here, right? So hada rijlun. If you think hada rijlun is correct, press 1. If you think it should be hadihi rijlun, press 2. Once again, if you think the correct answer is hada rijlun, press 1. If you think the correct answer is hadihi rijlun, press 2, sisters. Let's see. Well done to all of you who said hadihi. Why? because this is a body part which comes in pair. We have seen it in the previous slide, right? So even though there is no sign here, but we know the rule that the body parts which comes in pairs are generally feminine. And then the next is, if I ask you, what is this? هذه دراجة. Very simple. What is this? What will say هذا يد or هذه يد? Nobody should make mistakes, especially after the example of rijlun just coming here. هذه يد. Why? Because this is a body part which comes in pairs, so we use هذه. And قدر, what do we say? قدر, هذا or هذه? There's no ta marbuta here. But alhamdulillah, we know that qidrun is a feminine word in Arabic language, though there is no ta marbuta giving it. So you say هذه قدر, هذه قدر. Like we studied the word Zainab, Maryam. There's no ta marbuta in Zainab, Maryam, but we know that these are the feminine names, so these are feminine, females, right? So we say هذه Zainabu, هذه Maryamu. We will never say هذا Zainab because Zainab is feminine. How can we use ismul ishara, noun of pointing towards, for the masculine for feminine and feminine for masculine? Can we say in English this is a boy and this is a girl? Yes, because in English there is no distinction, right? But in Arabic we must say hada or hadi. Mikwatun. How will I say what is this? What will be the answer? Hadihi mikwatun. What about kursiyun? If I say what is this, how will you give me a complete answer? Hada kursiyun. You will not say hadihi because this is a masculine word. Remember, sisters, we go by the asl. What is original? What is the ghalib? So the maximum time you will find that the masculine words will not have any ta marbuta. Very fewer words you will find that those are masculine, but they will have a ta marbuta. This is topic for some future lesson. But for example, Hamzatu, Ikrimatu, Uthamatu, Talhatu. These are all masculine names, right? You will never say Hadhi Hamzatu. You will say Hadha Hamzatu. Why? You may say there's a ta marbuta in the end. Why not Hadhi? Because that's a masculine name. So there are some words which do not have ta marbuta, but they are feminine, like Zainab and Maryam. And there's some words which does have ta marbuta, but they're masculine because they are masculine names, like Hamza, Uthama, Ikrima, Talha. Just by looking at the name, you understand. But there are some words which we are not familiar with, like Hamza, Ikrima, Talha, Zainab, Maryam. We know that, but we may not know about Qidrun. Is it feminine or is it masculine? This is fine. These are the only few words, and this, inshallah, we will learn in this course. For this one, what will I say? What is this? How will you answer? هذه حقيبة. This is a bag. مفتاح, which is a key. So how will I say what is this? هذا مفتاح or هذه مفتاح, sisters? It's going to be هذا مفتاح. Why? Because مفتاح masculine, not ending on ta marbuta. Masjidun. If I say what is this, what will be the answer, sisters? Hadha masjidun, not hadihi, because masjid is masculine word. Najmun. What is this? And najmun, we know it's a star. How will we say? Hadha najmun. This is a star. So masculine and feminine. Now, sometimes it is very easy to change the word from masculine to feminine. And it's very easy, and you will see that. Zaydun abidun. Zayd is a male worshipper. How will I say about the sister? Right? We know that the most female or feminine nouns end with ta marbuta. So if you simply do abidun, add ta marbuta there. Maryamu abidatun. So abidun was the male worshipper of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Abidatun is the feminine worshipper of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Hamidun salihun. Hamid is pious. If I want to talk about a sister that she is pious, how will I say? Aishatu salihatun. What did I do? I simply added ta marbuta and it became a feminine word. I made one another change. What was that? Because I took tanween from here, right? It's not a good idea to take something from somebody and not give them anything in return. So because I took tanween from here and added ta marbuta, salihatun, we added fatha on the last letter ha, right? Zaidun abidun. When we say Maryamu abidatun, what did we do? We took the tanween of dal away and we put tamarbuta, right? Here's the tamarbuta. So because we have taken the tanween out from this dal, we have given this dal the last letter fatha. Same we've done here. Salihun was for male. If you wanted to say a pious lady, we say salihatun. So what did we do? We added tamarbuta here. Tanween of the ha was given to tamarbuta, right? So now we have to give something back, isn't it? It's not nice to just take away everything. So we gave fatha to the ha, salihatun. I hope it is clear. Khalidun alim. Khalid is a male scholar. If I want to talk about some female scholar, how will I say? Zainabu alimatun. Isn't it beautiful, sisters? Just by adding ta marbuta, you change from masculine version into feminine version. Beautiful Arabic language, isn't it? Subhanallah. Yasirun tabibun. How will I say female doctor? Now I think you all can say. So if I had a word Aisha or Khadija or Hafsa or Safiya, and I say she is a female doctor, how will I say? You got it right. Safiyatu tabiba tun. Safiyatu tabiba tun. And then al-muslimu sadiqun. The Muslim is truthful. How will I say about al-muslima? Muslim woman. Al-muslimatu sadiqatun. Sadiqatun. The Muslima is truthful. I hope everybody got that. Now, one more thing here, which is important for us to understand. So if we look at these, this is an exercise where we are going to do fill in the blanks, right? So Muhammadun talibun is a sample given to us. So this is a sample. Aminatu talibatun. Muhammad is a student. Amina is a student. Now, but let's see, what is this? What kind of sentence is that, sisters? Who can tell me? Muhammad is a noun, right? This noun is a definite noun. It's coming in the beginning of the sentence. So the sentences beginning with the nouns are called noun sentence. First word in the noun sentence is mubtada. So Muhammad is mubtada. So I say Muhammad and I become quiet. Are you happy? Are you, sister? No, you are not. You want to know more. What I'm trying to say about Muhammad, Muhammad is a doctor, Muhammad is a student, Muhammad is rich, something else, Muhammad is sick. What am I trying to say? If I say Muhammadun talibun, so Muhammad was my subject, mubtada, and the information I gave you about Muhammad was that he's a student. Muhammadun talibun, now you're happy. Muhammadun talibun, you got mubtada and you've got khabar, right? Mubtada and khabar. Now you have Amina here. Aminatu talibatun. Why talibatun? Can I say Aminatu talibun? Amina is my mubtada, right? Amina is what? Amina is mubtada. I need khabar. So can I say talibun? Here I said Muhammadun talibun. It was perfectly all right. I can't say Aminatu talibun. Why? Look on the right hand side. They must match in gender. Mubtada and khabar must match in gender. It's in English as well, isn't it? I will say he is a boy and she is a girl. Can I say he is a girl? Or can I say she is a boy? May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala protect us all. These days, this is also getting now. He is a girl and she is a boy. But we can't say this, right? He is a boy and she is a girl. So you both ends are matching. So you can't say Muhammadun talibatun. Talibatun is a feminine, as we've seen just in the previous slide, how to make from masculine to feminine. So Muhammadun talibun. Muhammad is masculine. So khabar will also be masculine. They must match in gender. If mubtada is masculine, khabar is masculine. Aminatu talibatun. Amina is mubtada, right? Talibatun is the khabar. It also must match in gender. Mubtada is feminine. Amina is feminine. So khabar is feminine. Talibatun is also feminine. I hope it is clear, sister. This was something important for us to know and understand. Hamidun tabibun. Hamid is a doctor. Fatimatu tabibatun. We can't say tabibun. Can we say, sisters, tabibun? If you think we can say Fatimatu tabibun, press 1. I hope nobody will be able to press 1 here. Very good. We must say Fatimatu tabibatun. Why? Common sense. Grammatically speaking, mubtada and khabar must match the gender. But without even looking into the rules of the language, we know we cannot say Fatimatu tabibun because tabibun means masculine doctor, male doctor. How can I say Fatima and then I say male doctor, right? Huwa Muslimun. He is a Muslim. He is a Muslim. She, what will I say for she? She is a Muslim. Can I say he a Muslim? No, I must say he a Muslima. Tun, she is a Muslim. I hope it is clear, sisters. Al-babu mughlaqun, the door is closed. Mughlaqun, al-bab is masculine. So mughlaqun is the word for close. It's also masculine. But if I talk about the window, an-nafidhatu, window is nafidhatu. How will I say the window is closed? Can I say an-nafidhatu mughlaqun? No. What do I do? Simply add ta marbuta in the end, like this. An-nafidhatu mughlaqatun. The window is closed. I will add ta marbuta, so my khabar also matches the mubtada. If my mubtada is masculine, my khabar will be masculine, like here. Al-babu mughlaqun. Huwa muslimun, hamidun, tabibun, muhammadun, talibun. But if my mubtada is feminine, then my khabar will be feminine as well. An-nafidhatu mughlaqatun. Hiya muslimatun. Fatimatu tabibatun. Aminatu talibatun. So I hope it is clear, sisters. Al-mindilu wasikhun. The handkerchief is dirty. How will I say about hand? Can I say al-yadu wasikhun? Who thinks I can use wasikhun for yad? This is the test how well we are attending the class. Can I say al-yadu wasikhun? I think I should, because there's no ta marbuta. So this is masculine. My khabar will be masculine, right? No, because we know al-yad is feminine. It's the body part which is in pairs. So it is feminine. So we will use al-yadu wasikhatun. The hand is dirty. Ash-shayu harun. The tea is hot. What about the coffee? Al-qahwatu harratun. Adding ta marbuta. Al-masjidu ba'idun. The masjid is far. What about the school? Al-madrasatu ba'idatun. The school is far. Al-talibu maridun, the student is sick. Al-talib is masculine, mubtada is masculine, so khabar is also masculine, maridun. But al-talibatu, now, al-talibatu is feminine word. The student, the female student is sick. How will I say she's sick? Can I say al-talibatu maridun? No, I must say al-talibatu maridatun. Al-hisanu sari'un, the horse is fast. Al-hisan is masculine, no ta marbuta. Whereas as-sayyaratu, the car, is feminine word. So what will I say? As-sayyaratu sari'atun. Al-qamaru jamilun. The moon is beautiful. What about ash-shams? The sun is beautiful. Ash-shamsu jamilatun. Jamilatun. Why? Ash-shams is masculine. No, in Arabic language, the word ash-shams is feminine. Hence, we're saying jamilatun. Khabar is also coming feminine. Once again, you will say, but how will we know? Sisters, you will know that, look, in just today's chapter, we came across few words and we now know that they look like masculine, but they are feminine. And inshallah, we will keep repeating all of these and you will come across some new words as well in future lessons, and slowly but surely, inshallah, you will know all of these. Al-abu jalisun, the father is sitting. Al-ummu, what will I say? Jalisun? No, jalisatun. Once again, you will say al-ummu. There's no ta marbuta. But this is common sense. The mother is not going to be male, right? Can the mother be male? No, mother is female. Al-ummu jalisatun. Here, words like this, you even don't need to think that why there's no ta marbuta. You know the mother is a female. Al-ummu jalisatun. The mother is sitting. And now here you have to correct the following construction, following sentence. Can I say haqibatu man hada? Can I point towards a bag and say, for who is this? This bag, for who is this? No, I say man hadihi, because haqibatu is feminine. So if I'm pointing towards haqiba, bag, and say to who it belongs, who is this for? I will say hadihi, man hadihi. I'll not say man hada. Al-ghurfatu maftuh. Can I say the room is closed? Al-ghurfatu is my mubtada, and this is feminine. Maftuhun is my khabar, but it is masculine. Can mubtada be feminine, khabar be masculine? No, they both must match in gender. So this is wrong. We say al-ghurfatu maftuhatun. Hada sayyaratu tabibi. Sayyaratu is feminine. Hada is masculine. It's a mismatch. Can I say hada sayyaratu tabibi? I must say hadihi sayyaratu tabibi. So these sentences are originally written wrong in your book. All you have to do is correct them by thinking, by matching mubtada and khabar both. Hadihi miftahu sayyarati. Is it correct to say hadihi miftahu sayyarati? Hadihi is feminine, miftahu is masculine. What do we do? We change هذه into هذا. هذا مفتاح السيارة. مبتدأ and خبر must match in gender. أين البقرة? Where is the cow? هي في الشارع. It should not be هو. I think it's a printing mistake. هي في الشارع. And we know, we'll not say she for the cow is in the street. We'll say هي. But we know that بقرة is a feminine word. For feminine, the pronouns use هي. In Arabic, we use هي. For Fatima here, and for any object which is a feminine, we will still use here. اقرأ واكتب مع ضبط أواخر الكلمة. Now here is the test for us to understand, to gauge how well we understood this lam. So if I say هذا لمحمد, what will be the haraka? What will be the i'rab of Muhammad? What is i'rab? I'rab is the vowel sign on the last letter of the word. So can I say Muhammadun? Can I say, sisters, هذا لمحمد? Press 1 if you think I can say هذا لمحمد وذلك لحامد. Press 1. And if you think I cannot say this, please press 2. 1 if it is هذا لمحمد مرفوع وذلك لحامد مرفوع, press 1. Otherwise, press 2, please. Very good. We can't say that. Why? Because harf jar, li is harf jar. And what does harf jar do? Harf jar makes the noun which comes after that majroor. So I will say هذا لمحمد din. This is for Muhammad. وذلك لحامد din. This is for, and that is for Hamid. لمن هذه. لمن هذه means for who is this? The question is why li is coming here, but man do not have a kasra. It's a sukun. We just seen li hamidin, li muhammadin. Why this man do not get kasra? Why noon as sukun? The answer is in bite-sized video too. If you have not watched that, please do watch. Man is one of those words which are fixed. They don't change. They stay the way they are. So the li is coming, but li is not able to change them because this word is a fixed word. It cannot be changed. And these are also just few words in Arabic language. In future lessons, we will see that what are these words. So you know that these are the only few words in Arabic language which do not change. Otherwise, all other words will change into majroor when the harf jar will come and sit before that. Liman hadihi, hadihi liyasir. Somebody may say, why hadihi? Because we don't know what they are talking about. Maybe they are talking about a car. Liman hadihi. So they will say hadihi because they are talking about they are pointing towards a car. Hadihi liyasir. This is for Yasir. But if they were pointing towards a book, then they would say liman hada. Or if it was a house, liman hada. If they are pointing towards a house, they will say liman hada. For who is this? Somebody will say hada liyasir. So that hada and hadi depends on what you are pointing towards. Since we cannot see what they are pointing towards, so we are assuming that they are pointing towards some feminine object, and hence they are saying hadi. Alhamdulillah. All praise is for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Ismul Jalala Majroor. Here there's a kasra in the end. Why? Because of this harf jar, li. Lillahi al-mashriqu wal-maghribu. To Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala belongs the east and the west. Why? Ismul Jalala is majroor. Why ha is a kasra? Because of this li. Al-mashriqu wal-maghribu. What kind of this analysis, grammatical analysis? We will do that inshallah in future lessons. These are some new words. Al-mikwatu is the iron. Al-baqaratu is the cow, al-udhunu the ear, al-ummu the mother, and you can read all these words and the meaning is given here. Al-nafidhatu, the window, al-darrajatu, the bicycle, al-fallahu, the farmer, al-yadu, the hen, al-thallajatu, the fridge, jiddan means very, al-mil'aqatu means the spoon, al-anfu, the nose, al-rijlu, the leg, al-qahwatu, the coffee, al-qidru, the cooking pot, al-famu, the mouth. Ashayu, the tea. Sari'un means fast. So I hope today's lesson was very clear. There was really no rocket science in there. Have a quick look here. Hada shayun wahadi qahwatun. Why hadi? Because qahwatun ending on tamal is feminine. So when you're pointing towards it, you say hadihi, not hada. Whereas here, hada qamisun wahadihi mikwatun. Why hadihi? Because mikwatun, the iron, has got ta marbuta in the end. هذا منديل. This is a handkerchief. وهذه ملأقة. Why هذه? Because ملأقة has got a ta marbuta, right? So it's feminine. So we will use feminine demonstrative pronoun or feminine اسم الإشارة. هذا مكتب. This is a desk. وهذه ثلاجة. Why هذه? Because ثلاجة is a feminine word. Likewise, هذا باب. This is a door. وهذه نافذة. Why هذه? Because نافذة is a feminine word ending with ta marbuta. هذا بيت. This is a house. وهذه دراجة. And this is a bicycle. Why هذه? Because دراجة is a feminine word ending with ta marbuta. هذا دكان. This is a shop. وهذه سيارة. Why هذه? Because سيارة is a feminine word ending on ta marbuta. هذا نجم. This is a star. وهذه زهرة. And this is a flower. Why هذه? Because of the ta marbuta, we are using هذه. هو مسلم. هي مسلمة. What is هو? هو is مبتدا masculine. So خبر is going to be masculine as well. هي مسلمة. What is هي? هي is مبتدا and is feminine. So what is the khabar going to be? Feminine. Khabar is going to be muslimatun. Khabar is feminine. So if mubtada is feminine, khabar will be feminine. If mubtada is masculine, khabar will be masculine. Al-babu mughlaqun. The door is closed. Al-bab is masculine. It is mubtada because of a noun. It is a noun. And the sentence is beginning with this noun. So this is a mubtada. And after that, khabar is coming. Your mubtada is masculine. Al-babu. So your khabar is mughlaqun. Is also masculine. Here, an-nafidhatu mughlaqatun. This is a noun sentence. How do we know? Because it's beginning with the noun. How do we know it's noun? Because alif lam is here. Alif lam will only come with the noun. Even if you don't know the meaning of the word, you will never mistake that word with the verb and say, this can be a verb sentence. I don't know what word is that. How can I decide it's a noun sentence or a verb sentence? If you see alif lam, then be sure that it's a noun. Verb will never have alif lam. So now you know this is a noun. So this is, and the sentence is beginning with that. So this is a noun sentence. And the first word which is coming in the noun sentence, like this here, is a mubtada. What's the gender of this word? Feminine, because ta marbuta is there. So if the mubtada is feminine, your khabar is going to be feminine as well. Mughlaqatun, you can't have mughlaqun, as we've seen before. So remember, mubtada and khabar must match in gender. If mubtada is masculine, khabar is masculine. Mubtada is feminine, khabar is feminine. So I hope it is clear. And you must remember, mubtada and khabar must match with each other in gender. And this is the end of the class. I hope today's lesson was very easy. I hope you enjoyed that. And I hope there was no difficulty in understanding that. Am I right, sisters? Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alamin. So inshallah we'll end the class. Subhanak Allahumma wa bihamdika ashhadu an la ilaha illa anta astaghfiruka wa atubu ilayk. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.